Cyber criminals have been attempting to exploit the coronavirus crisis for the first half of this year, and our tech expert, Dave Hatter, is practicing some safe social distancing. Dave joins us live from the Local 12 Studios parking lot to explain what's going on. And Dave, what should we be looking out for?
Yeah, John, thanks for having me first off. And the cyber criminals and hackers never rest. They're always coming up with new techniques. And one of the things they've been doing actually is creating website templates for other cyber criminals to use. You can get these things on the dark web. And the gist behind it is I can launch a phishing campaign or a smishing campaign, which is text-based, or even make phone calls right from spoofed phone numbers, spoofed email addresses. I send you links or I leave you a message with a link to a website. Let's say, for example, you get a phone call that says, you know someone that's been exposed to COVID-19, you need to get a test, or they send out phishing emails like this, and they try to direct you to a site, let's say like the Hamilton County Health Department or the CDC. They've gone to these real websites, they've taken the images, the text, everything off of them so that they can create very realistic, bogus websites. These are sometimes called look-alike or doppelganger websites. To the naked eye, unless you really examine the URL carefully, they look like the real thing. So they lure you in and they steal your information or give you ransomware, unfortunately.
Yeah, now regulatory agencies, I know, are looking out for these spoofing websites and that sort of thing. But I guess in a way it's like whack-a-mole. There's so many of them and they do look so convincing.
Yeah, you're exactly right, John. So the FBI's warned about this, the FTC's warned about this. One company, Proofpoint, a cybersecurity research firm, found over 300 different phishing campaigns where they're directing you to these doppelganger websites. And again, they look very realistic. So I think the first thing people need to understand is that this is a possibility. Anytime you click a link in an email, a text, you follow a link in a message that someone left you that was unsolicited, you're running the risk that what you're landing on is fake. And you really need to examine it carefully, or you need to go what we call in the industry out of band. You need to go to the CDC website or the IRS website or whatever it is on your own. And this isn't exclusive to government industries. You know, they'll copy private companies as well for a variety of other scams that aren't necessarily COVID related. This is not necessarily COVID-19 related. It can be used for any type of scam, and folks just need to realize these things are very prevalent and it's easy for the bad guys to do.
Yeah, and the advice that you're giving seems to be the advice we give all the time, is if you get these kind of solicitations, don't click on anything and go directly to the site that's being spoofed, but even though you may not know it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, John. You got to be skeptical. You got to understand these things are out there. They're increasing in commonality. And yeah, don't click the links. If you think it might be real, you look up the phone number of the organization or you look up the website of that organization on your own. Go there on your own and confirm the legitimacy, because again, the bad guys are creating these fake sites to be extremely realistic, so they seem legitimate and suck you in and then, you know, steal your bank credentials, steal your login information, give you ransomware. There's all kinds of nefarious ends that could result from that, so be extremely careful.
Yeah, all right, Dave Hatter, if there's 50 cents left in your pocket, there's somebody trying to steal it. Thank you so much for your advice again.
Thanks, John. Have a great day.